Alright guys, this is going to be just like a short video on my thoughts about the Logan Paul versus KSI boxing match. I paid 13 Canadian dollars to watch that match. Do I feel like my money was kind of stolen from me? Do I feel like ripped off? No, I do not, because I do not actually believe that the match was staged. A lot of people are saying that the match was staged, and a lot of people are saying like, how could those two people stand beside each other when they have so much beef? When they were finished boxing, they earned each other's respect because of how well both performed, KSI and Logan, and Deji and Jake Paul.
I do owe you a serious thank you. I'm going to shake your hand right now, brother, because I do owe you an actual thank you. You say you saved my career, and these past 6 months, you've allowed me to take a step back from the internet.
Like, you can't say that. And for those of you who are saying the millions of people who watched it paid like $10, that's like a couple $1 million, like $40 million in total of revenue gained from the boxing match. Yes, it probably is, but do you think that two people will get half of that money? To do something like that, there are so many other people involved. You would have to pay like the guests that you brought in. You would have to split the money between those 4 boxers. You have to pay your own team the money. YouTube is going to suck away like 30% of that money because they're YouTube. So like you can't, no, they are not each getting $20 million from that fight. And do I think it was staged? No. I don't think it was staged. Why would you stage a fight just for the money? And why would you plan it like that? Looking at the history of the way the fight progressed, you can tell it's not staged. And like at the end of the fight, everyone was like really, like kind of, I guess, a bit happy with the way that the fight turned out, except for the fact that it was a draw. When you watch the video, you will literally see both Logan and KSI are just shocked that it's a draw, but everyone else seemed, well, they too were also genuinely like pleased with the result.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. Referee Gareth Morris scores it 58-57. He has it for KSI. Our next judge has it even at 57-57. And our third judge has it 57-57. It is a majority draw.
It's a draw.
Let's hear it for both fighters after 6 straight rounds of boxing. The Nightmare KSI, Logan, the Maverick Paul. This fight is a majority draw.
Wow.
Although both of them would probably feel slighted in some way because it was a draw. But generally, like, they kind of crushed the beef there. They kind of, they got rid of all, like, the beef that they were having through, like, the months and days leading up to the fight in the press conferences and everything. And, like, how people were only siding with KSI. Now they have respect for Logan, and they have respect for KSI, vice versa. The only people who probably don't have respect for Logan is like I don't want to say the British people, but let's just say the fans of KSI / the people who dislike Logan, because most of them, you can tell in the audience, were very displeased with Logan.
As most of you know, the beginning of the year, I was at the lowest point in my life as a result of my own actions. And KSI, as much as I can talk shit and pretend like you're my enemy, brother, I do owe you a thank you.
So those are my thoughts on what happened in the boxing match, and I'm looking forward to seeing the rematch in a year from now. If it costs money, will I pay again? Yes, I will pay again, because I did not feel ripped off, and it was definitely worth watching the fight live. definitely, 100%.